Hey Flosstube, Itty Bitty Stitchy here with not an itty bitty update. I have quite a bit to catch up on. Last I talked to y'all was post Thanksgiving, Turkey Day. It was yummy. So now it's time to do it again because I didn't do any updates in December. Since then there's been my birthday and Christmas. Now it is 2018. Happy New Year. It is January 2nd. What is it, baby? Come on. So, Happy New Year. Come on. Come on. Hold on. Come on, little bit. She was like, I have to take a running start and you have so much stuff around you. I do have so much stuff around me because, like I said, we have a big update. So, in this video, we will have gifts, year in review, so like all the stuff I've been working on minus 3 bookmarks that my kids use, show and tell to show you exactly who I believe I get my craftiness from. Pretty sure I've already mentioned her. And just a general life update. As you can see, I have my cozy little fire going over here. It has been so cold in Texas. I mean, it's probably not as cold as the northern states and other parts of the world, but it's cold for us South Texans. I'm like 60, that's cold. Like, it gets anywhere below 75, I need a hoodie. Which, holy cow, I did a count of my hoodies, and after Christmas, I now have 17 hoodies. 17 hoodies. I wasn't kidding, y'all. When I say I collect hoodies like most girls collect shoes, I wasn't kidding. 17 hoodies, and I want more. So, hey, and a rare appearance by Little Bit in her mohawk today. Little Bit got some exciting fun this year, or not this year, I guess last year. As everybody knows, if you follow me on Instagram, you will have seen, oh, I'm about to lose something. We got snow in South Texas. Like, not just a little bit of snow. It stuck on the ground for about 2 days. And, yeah, we got, at my house in particular, we got around 3 to 7 inches. So that was so exciting. I've seen snow. As a born and raised South Texan, snow is a very rare occasion. I only remember one other time while living here that I actually got to see snow stick on Texas ground. So when we did vacations and we would go to like Wyoming and see family, or Oregon and see family, and we would get to see some snow. So anytime I got to see snow, it was pretty exciting. It was a big deal. Well, as exciting as it is, period, as a South Texan to see snow, nothing could have prepared my heart for my kids' first time seeing snow, and that first time was here at home. They know how rare it is for Texas to get snow. I was a senior in high school the last time it snowed and stuck on the ground in Texas, and that was back in 2004. So I was so excited. The entire day before it started snowing, I was constantly on the news feed on Facebook. I follow my news channels. And so I was sitting there constantly because people were reporting in on Facebook to the news. They're like, hey, we're getting snow in this part of Texas. We're getting snow in this part of Texas. So I was constantly like looking at that and then opening Google Maps and like, okay, how far away is this from us? Oh my God, it's only like 3 hours away from our house. So I was super duper excited about it. I was determined that my kids were going to see snow, whether it was going to be at our house or I was driving 3 hours for them to see it. Lo and behold, 12:30 in the morning, in the middle of the night, 12:30 in the middle of the night, my husband woke me up. He was like, baby, it's snowing outside. So I jumped out of bed. I ran upstairs. I woke up the kids. I was like, guys, it's snowing. Because, you know, in South Texas, we're the only idiots to wake up in the middle of the night to go play in some snow. So we did. We stayed out. I kid you not. It was like 30 minutes, 45 minutes. We were out there in the middle of the night playing in the snow. It wasn't just us. There was other families on our street doing the same thing. So eventually I was like, okay guys, it is late. We need to go to sleep. fingers crossed, it sticks and we can play in it tomorrow. Lo and behold, the kids come bursting into the bedroom. It's 7:30 in the morning. I was ready to wake up a little bit. She has this little thing she likes to do, and every morning she jumps in the bed and she like kisses my face until I wake up so she can go outside. You can get down? You can get down? So she usually wakes me up every morning. Unless it's cold, then she's like just jumps in the bed and she snuggles up so she can get re-warmed up. And they come, Mom, it's still snowing. So I open my blinds to look in the front yard, and holy cow, it is white. It's white outside. It was so exciting. Oh my goodness. So we throw on clothes. Oh, what's that? I got a bite. So we throw clothes on. I was like, no, we need to like wear rain boots because we don't have snow boots here. We have rain boots. I was like, well, this will keep the wet off. So we wore our rain boots and we had jackets and I had my beanie and they had beanies and Lord, oh Lord. So we were outside. It was still coming down. Like literally snow was still coming down at 7:30 in the morning. Like I said, it stuck for 2 days. It was a blast. 2017 was a rough year. It was a rough year for us. We lost some family members and friends that we considered family. But this really brought an end to the year, and it made it on a positive note. It was so amazing. And to make it all the more better, my husband was off of work that day. And so it was a family thing. Like we had snowball fights. We made a little snowman, and my kids like to eat carrots. I get the big carrots and they just shave off the skin and they eat the carrots. So we didn't use the carrots for my snowman's nose. This is so South Texan. We have mesquite trees. Mesquite trees drop mesquite beans that are like this long. And so my snowman, Bob, had like a mesquite bean nose. I thought it was funny. If you follow me on Instagram, it's Itty Bitty Stitchy. And you can see our snow day pictures on there. And because it was such a huge year in Texas, period, with the crazy weather, and then the Astros winning the World Series. It's our Houston professional baseball team. We have the Astros in Houston, and then we have the Rangers in Dallas, Austin, Dallas. Where are the Rangers at? Kelly, I know you're going to be yelling at me and correcting me. Alice or Austin? Austin or Dallas? I'm sorry. Anyways, so I've always been an Astros fan over the Rangers. And I've never thought in my lifetime that the Astros were going to win the World Series. And lo and behold, after the most horrific, not the most horrific hurricane, I understand. There's been far worse hurricanes than Harvey. I think Katrina definitely outdoes Harvey. But, yeah, I mean, there were people in Houston just ecstatic. Obviously, we needed that just for the morale boost. So anyway, yes, Snow Day was epic. World Series, and I sent out our first Christmas cards ever in the history of our little Carter family. So it was our Snow Day. It was a picture from Snow Day. And that was our first Christmas card ever. I was like, it was a big year. It deserves our first Christmas cards. And now I'm hooked and I want to do Christmas cards every year. So come close to it. I'll see who wants Christmas cards and I'll write you down on my Christmas card list. So yes, December 9th, I turned 31. So that was birthday. Yes, my husband was amazing. He bought me a new tattoo for my birthday. And let me show you her. Okay, I think, yes. So I absolutely adore her. My tattoo artist is here in Corpus Christi. His name is Jesse. And let me adjust myself over here. Okay, his name is Jesse. He works at Forever Art Tattoo here in Corpus. He is amazing. Highly recommend this guy. He was very nice, and he knows his shit when it comes to tattoos, which was awesome. I think he's the 3rd generation tattooist. I believe so. His grandfather and his dad were both tattoo artists. He's been tattooing for about 30 years, or 31 years, so as long as I've been alive. And he's awesome. He is just amazing. He was very nice, and he was engaging, trying, you know. Anyway, so it was lovely. I loved it. I'm due for some touch-ups, just a little bit of touch-ups, because I'm not used to sitting still that long, and it was 4 hours. So towards the last like 30 to 45 minutes, I was getting really antsy. And I guess I had reached my pain tolerance level, because then my pain tolerance went away. And I generally have a high pain tolerance. I guess after 3-4 hours, I was done. And it was like past my bedtime, 9 o'clock. I usually get really tired. So it was past my bedtime too. Excuse me while I get a drink. Coconut bubble water, unsweetened. I can't stand it if it's sweetened. My allergies been bad. So if I clear my throat a lot, I'm sorry. But it's my video. Okay, so yeah, fire, cold. It's been so cold in Texas. Like, we have not gotten above 30. It's been under 40 degrees for quite a while now. So it's odd. It's very odd not to have to use my AC. So yes, let's get started. We'll start talking presents. So going off of coldness, Frosty X Stitch, Dawn. I say really weird. I'm so sorry. Dawn. I said it with like a New York accent, but I'm not even from New York. She sent me a beautiful Christmas card. She sent me this really, really pretty variegated, and I think I know exactly what I want to use this for. Michelle Bendy Stitchy had sent me a bookmark pattern from Ink Circles, and I think this would actually look really, really good. So it's a variegated DMC, number 4515, and I really want to do that bookmark in that variegated floss. She sent me a needle minder with a little snowflake. She's like, Frosty, like me. And it's such a cool needle minder because it's cloth and it's got the cloth back. I really, really, really like that. So that was from my girl Frosty. Next up, we're going to do the Weasleys. Sent me a birthday package. They also sent me a card. I had it on my coffee table. I had all of my Christmas cards on there. And the boys cleared it off, and I have to find where they put it because I don't know where they put it. So they gave me a book of sloth wisdom. Look at that sloth. I love it. Never hurry, nature never does. When action grows unprofitable, gather information. When information grows unprofitable, sleep. Amen to that. They also sent me a koala. Okay, so y'all might not know, but they know that koalas are like my second favorite animal ever. Ever since I was an itty bitty britty, it's always been sloths and koalas. So I cannot wait to start this, but y'all will find when I talk about my New Year's goals, it's not gonna be soon. And talk about wanna make me cry, did make me cry. Drew stitched me this for my kitchen. I love this pattern. I really, really do. I think I actually had it on a wish list somewhere. And look at this. And he knows I love baking. Him and I talk about baking. So he did not frame it because I am going to try and remodel my kitchen. Don't know when that's gonna happen because we have the people coming to do our roof in like a week or two. So after that, we'll see where we stand. And then they also got us a family Christmas ornament. Isn't that adorable? Hot cocoa and marshmallows and a peppermint stick. Candy cane. Who am I? Okay, so it says the Carters. It has the year. It says from the Weasleys. How cute is this? So we did not get one of these this year. The last 2 years, we have gotten one. I think the first year was the gingerbread family, and the second year was the reindeer family. And now we have a marshmallow family. I loved it. So obviously you can tell I loved it. I'm going to go into finishing with ornaments and then another present gift. So I had bought at Hobby Lobby, like post-Christmas, you know how they have those super sales? A bunch of, they're not even glass. I think they're like plastic. Plastic. Yeah. Anyway, so I bought a bunch of fun-sized ornaments. So I have some of these, some flat, like that flat rectangles. I have the long Christmas light bulb looking ones, and I have some standard circle ones. And I had bought them a while back thinking, what am I going to do with these? Like at first I was like, oh, I'm going to create our own ornaments. That just doesn't happen because my family buys my dad, he buys us new Christmas ornaments every year. And so my Christmas tree is filled with those types of ornaments. No glass, typical, people got their shit together. It's all themed and organized. No, none of that for my tree. Ours, you can look at it for hours and look at all the different ornaments. That's what I like about it. So this is my first year. Where am I? 2017, all my orts and a fun ornaments. Cute, huh? And as y'all know, we, like I got a mouse in my pocket. I was in a Flosstube Christmas swap. Flosstube Christmas ornament swap. I'm sorry, Drew, I forgot our hashtag. This is mine from none other than Just Keep Stitching's Pam. Pam from Just Keep Stitching made me this. Right? I'm obviously stoked. I'm pretty sure I've showed this already. Maybe. Anyways, I love it. Probably not. I've showed it on Instagram. That's what it is. I'm sorry. Life has been busy. Holiday season means nothing but filled with friends and family, and I loved every second of it. I have not done a lot of stitching or posting, but I've gotten a lot of family and friend time in, which means the world to me. So this is from Pam from our ornament swap. Oh, it's so pretty. So pretty. Holy crap, it's pretty. I love it. So I sent mine to, the person I drew was Lisa, the Silver Stitcher, over in Georgia, I believe. I'm telling y'all, right here and right now, Georgia is the stitching capital of the world. I'm putting my money there. Let's face it. You know how many Georgia stitchers there are? So I had made her an ornament from our tree that blew down in Harvey. I was like, let's make something good out of a crazy situation. And I made me somewhat of a matching one because there's no two snowflakes alike. So her and I have matching ornaments. She's got some Southern family. So she was like, thank you so much. I know it means, you know, it meant a lot. And her and I can relate when it comes to hurricanes and Southern life. And so yes, and I put on the back, but thanks, Harvey. So anyway, that's my ornament. So Lisa and I now have matching ornaments. Excuse me. Like I said, allergies have been bad. So the next gift set I got was from none other than my blessed stitcher from Texas, Heather. This girl made me a project bag. A sloth project bag. And wait, because music is in our soul, she gave me this fun inside pattern. That's dope, guys. I love this. How cute. And I love this color. What is it, like mint? Mint green, is that what you call it? I love that. Hold on. Let me scooch back my discard pile. She also got me a Friends Forever plate. A Thinking of You ribbon. It's a lot too. Excuse me. Some fun gel pens. I love pens. Excuse me again. Holy crap, I'm sorry. And some notepad with the magnet. I use these things all the time. Heather, I don't think you knew that, but I do. Like, I love getting these too at H-E-B. That's our local grocery store. I always get these with a magnet, and they have fun different patterns. So thank you, girl. You were totally reading my mind. And I have a thing for good pens and fun pens. So you and I, we're the same person. She got me lots of pretty floss, and I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, this floss, yep, this floss is for this pattern. A sloth pattern. Holy crap. Awesome, right? It's cute. So thank you so much, Heather. I owe you big time, girl. So much. So those were all my gifts. Phil and Drew got me a coffee cup as well. It is dirty because I used it, obviously. It was the Sloth coffee cup that says sleep all day, or sleep all night, nap all day, party never, because I don't party. I am a homebody. I like hanging out at home. I don't drink. I don't do nothing. Just a homebody. And then Heather got me a Sloth coffee cup, and she's got a matching one, and it says, what? Friends Forever. Let's hang forever. It's a Sloth coffee cup too. I've also just used it too, so it's dirty. Okay. So let's talk about finishes. I still only have the 3 bookmarks that started this whole cross-stitch journey. Those are upstairs in the schoolroom. I made one for each boy. My oldest son lost his somehow. He's one of those, he can read like 5 books at one time, and I can't do that, so I only have like 1. So anyway, he used it, and I don't know what happened. He doesn't know what happened to it. Yeah, like my little buddy. It's like a tiny to-go sloth. A sloth to go. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. So my 2 big finishes that I had this year was, first and foremost, was House of Cooking by Nikki's Primitive Designs. You can find her on Instagram. She does have an Instagram account. So that was my first big finish. It was a Mania start, and I was like, oh, I can whip this thing out. It's such a fun, easy pattern to follow. And then, of course, my most recent one was Get Crockin' for my husband. I did not make hardly any changes to this except for to one particular motif, which is the mermaid. I just extended the Triton down, and I did French knots for her boobs. Because why not? So yes, those are the finishes. They will get framed. Oh, I promise they will get framed. Just you wait. Just not right now. I got shit to do instead. Hold on. I think having the heater on all the time is drying out my throat. Okay. Show and tell. Okay, so we know that I obviously like to cross stitch because I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't. And another woman in my life who is now passed, my mom's mom, Juju, not my grandma. This is my grandma Darnell from my dad's side. So my mom's mom, Juju, used to cross stitch a bunch. She made me this birth announcement JT, Judy Tate. I've shown y'all some of her work, like from the videos I've done in my bedroom. There was that lighthouse and the man rowing the boat and whatnot. So she also made our birth announcement. Pretty cute. I was a tiny baby, but I had tiny babies. Well, I was a twin. I'm a twin. Okay, I have a twin brother. He is a few minutes older than me. He was just a hair over 5 pounds. I don't know how long he was, but yeah, I had tiny babies. All 3 of my boys were 19.5 inches long. My oldest son was my heaviest baby at 6 pounds, 13 ounces. And then the other 2 boys were both 6 pounds, 7 ounces. So I had tiny babies. Juju also made brother and I these ornaments. These are marked 1989. She finished them, wrote the date. How cute is that? The plus side of parents moving and you having to get all your stuff out of their house. You get to go through boxes like that. So, yes. So now we're just gonna go year in review and talk about everything that I've worked on. So yes, my travel project I have going right now, which I haven't even been traveling because holiday season. Tapestry by Ink Circles. I know a lot of people are working on this. Stitch M is the only one who really pops out into my head right now. So if y'all remember, I'm starting this from the center and I'm just flowering out. So this is a very repetitive pattern. And I'm just flowering out. I mean, I don't know how else to say it. Okay, so this is top. Pretty cool, huh? This armadillo is from Amanda Ampy Stitcher. I love this pattern. I recommend it for everybody. Everybody should stitch it. Project bag is also by Amanda Ampy Stitcher. So that is my travel whip. My current one that I'm working on now, everybody was pretty stoked about. Y'all all know I'm doing the Wonderland Crew by Brooks Books. Now up is the Tweedles. Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Get you a close-up of what they're going to look like. I have shaky hands. I apologize. So just in case we forget, I'm doing this everybody in one giant row. Giant row. Obviously, I have extra fluff, like extra fabric over here. I'm going to have extra fabric over here, and they're not going to go all the way up to the zippy top. I could have probably centered it more, but I'm still, that's where I struggle at in stitching, is the starting point, like where to start it. It's just, it's fact. So let's get to your close-up of everybody. Give me a second. Okay, so we have Alice with the bread and butterfly, and Dinah, the drink me, eat me. We have the rocking horsefly with the white rabbit and his waistcoat, and Time, his clock. And I'm starting the Tweedles over here. Here is Tweedledee and Tweedledum's feet. Now, the cool thing about this, they are made to go in rows. You don't have to do all the characters in one row, but she designed it to where you could put them in like rows of 3 or however you want to do it. Because all of this matches up, like the checkerboard and the grass, they all match up. Sorry, guys. So anyway, that is that. I want to point something out to you. Okay, I might have to turn the light off for this. So you see her gold key? Yeah, I had to have the light off, sorry. So this is gold. This is DMC's gold. I'll show you in a second. And okay, so her key is the only thing that has gold in it. For the White Rabbit, he's got these 3 buttons, the outline of his vest, and obviously the clock and the handle of the clock. See how it pops out on the White Rabbit more so than it does on Alice? Okay, put the light back on for this. This is the gold I'm using. It is DMC's E3821. This was before I got Kreinik. This has like, it's like a yellow thread in it. Can you? It's got a yellow thread mixed in with the gold, okay? For Alice, I left it as is. For the White Rabbit, I pulled out the yellow. And I think I like it better. So Alice, I am going to have to end up picking out her key and just doing it in gold. And everybody else who has gold will just be the gold without the yellow thing in it. But other than that, I love it. I mean, how can you not love it? They're cute. So that is what I'm currently working on. After I finish them, the Tweedles, most likely I'm going to jump over to Peacock Mandala because I just keep thinking about it, and I'm thinking that's because I really want to stitch on it. Okay, so let's finish up our year in review. First up, we have Pirates of the Caribbean. Lolly and Brit set sail. I am starting in this corner. Okay. So this is off of fabric I dyed myself. Is it good for the first time? Okay. This is what I have so far. Over here we have an outline starting. That is because I believe a cloud is going to be right here, and then the monkey is going to be right here. Yes. Yes. I'm really knocking out all this blue. That's what I've been trying to do. And obviously all these empty spaces in here are colors I just don't have. I need to just hop my butt over to Joann's or Michael's and get me some floss. So that is my progress on Pirates. Next, I will show you my Dimensions Gold Collection, A Treasure Time. This is the one that is just constantly giving me trouble. Mostly my own fault. All my own fault. It's all my fault. First one, I just miscounted horribly. It was my first big project after the bookmarks, and I just horribly, I just really miscounted. This one, my fabric wasn't big enough. I started too low probably is what it was, and my fabric wasn't big enough. Because this is the top of it. Okay, so this cloud right here marks the top of the pattern. That is not the bottom of the pattern. I had to cut off like 20 to like 2 blocks, 10 by 10 blocks off of the bottom. So yes, just hope it goes all the way across. It's okay. I take the blame. Let me get this so I can show you. Hold this extra floss away. Oh. So here we are. I love the cloud part of it because they just did such a good job. Yes, let's do it like that. Look at those. Got the house going. Mrs. has a Mr. Bunnies. Lamppost. I love lamp. So yeah, guys, this one's coming along. It really, really is. I like it. I just wasn't feeling it, I think, the last time I was working on it, because I was trying to do holiday stitching. The timing was off because we just had so much going on, and I was finally get to have like a downtime, and that's not what I wanted to do at the moment, to be honest. Okay, next we have coffee and tea. It's another kit. Let me see. Yeah. So we've got coffee and tea. This one's a fun one. I was trying to bust out this teapot before I switched over to somebody else, and I didn't finish it. So that big yellow teapot I was trying to finish. I got and tea. It has back stitching to finish it looking like tea. And then I started on that coffee pot because I was so done with terracotta. It's like, no more, please. And it's got a lot of terracotta in it. Like, y'all can see that whole center is terracotta. This is a cute one. I really enjoyed this one. So, excuse me, that is it. Now, on to my next one. I have a lot of big projects. A lot. So this next one is Peacock Mandala, which is what I'm wanting to work on next after I finish the Tweedles. This is a Northern Expressions needlework. I do have the one with the specialty stitches and the beads, so that'll be fun. Right now, I'm trying to finish up all the cross stitch part, because that's how they give you instructions, and they're like, okay, finish all the cross stitching, then do all this specialty stitch, then all this, and then all this, and then all this, and then beads, and you're done, right? So I'm doing this on an opalescent. Can we get any sparkles going here? Holy jeez, come on. Ah, sparkles. Sparkle, sparkle, sparkle. My little fire's dying. Peacock points up. Ta-da! What's the next color? I think the next color I'm going to be doing is this blue. Teal. Blue, teal. I don't know. Come on. These are the colors in it. So Mardi Gras. I love it. I have a lot of, I say a lot. I have family up there in New Orleans, Louisiana way. That's very Mardi Gras. I think they're going to love this piece when it's done. Okay. Next and last, we have something y'all have not seen in a very long time. We know them, we love them. We had a falling out. Claire and Doogie, The Favorite by Omar Ryan. How adorable. So adorable. Ugh. Okay, so I was doing it 1/1. It's this way. That was gonna be the first page. Like, I just had to go up, finish it. You're probably like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why didn't you finish it? 1/1 and confetti hell on 36 count Lugana is horrible. It's horrible. What I want to do is painstakingly either pick all this out and do it 2/2 and see how I feel about that, or pick all of this out and do 2/2 and just do Claire and Doogie. I still don't know how I want to do it. I don't know. I just don't know. I have a lot of fabric. I just have to do, I think what I have to do is I just have to measure out again, double check numbers. Numbers are not my friend. But look, this fabric is massive. I'm pretty sure 2/2 will fit. Anyway, Claire and Doogie may or may not make an appearance this month. May or may not. Y'all just have to wait and see. Okay, so that is that. My fire is dying down. I need to stoke it. So here's the deal, Pickles. How you be free holy? Sorry. My thing for this year is I am not going to buy any more patterns this entire year. None. Because if I look over here, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, possibly 5. I have a lot of kitted up, like they're kitted up, they're ready to go projects. So I am not buying any more projects this year. I am not starting anymore until I finish all the Wonderlanders, tapestry, mandala, my peacock mandala, a treasured time, the Christmas stitch, and possibly coffee and tea. That's a lot. I understand. But we're also a family of 5, single income. Now, I am hoping to kick off my cookies, but if I kick off selling cookies, like for real selling cookies, that's going to cut into a lot of stitching time. So I still won't be stitching much anyway. But at least we'll have another income coming in. Because I was doing pretty good for a little bit there. That's like fun spending money. Not because honey can cover all the bills, obviously. So yes, if I'm going to stick to that, I have no idea. Because I'm really hoping to go to stitching meetups in San Antonio at Stitches from the Heart. Sherry over in Portland is going to do some of those this year, as well as maybe Heather sometimes. But if not, I will go to Heather's meetups over in Arlington by Dallas. Try and make some of those. Try. Again, it's hard because my husband's work schedule is crazy. Then if he's on call, I have to find a sitter for the kids. Because it's, yes. So yes. I'm really excited. This year, 2018, is going to be amazing. I will be meeting some of the amazing friends I've made through stitching community in real life. Hopefully help celebrate some marriage and just friendship in general. This community has been so amazing and welcoming and warm and supportive and kind, and I can't say enough of it. Y'all are all truly amazing people in your own way, which I love the most. I love how individual and unique everybody is. That is my favorite thing about humanity, is how unique we can be. And I constantly tell my boys, be you, because everybody else is taken. Just be you. Be you to the fullest. And that'll be amazing, because the world needs you, not everybody else. So yeah, that is basically it, guys. I'm so happy I finally got time to make a video. I miss talking to y'all. But now I am kind of hungry. I haven't ate yet, so I'm gonna get me some lunch and stoke my fire and go get my boys. I haven't seen my boys since Saturday. And it is Tuesday, so I'm gonna go pick up my boys and figure something out to make for dinner tonight for when Honey gets home. And yeah, be kind to one another. Keep being you. Do you. Don't worry about other people. Just do you. Next time you see me, maybe I'll have another tattoo. I don't know. I'm hoping. I want to get this one finished up. I love her. She needs a touch up, and then I want to do something, add more to make it look even. Okay, so that is it. Be safe, be kind, and for the first time this year, may all your stitching dreams come true.